Hello comrades, this is General Luigi, and welcome to Let's Play Super Luigi Galaxy. So I imagine a fair number of you are already familiar with the plot, but for those of you who aren't, basically Star Festival got interrupted by Bowser, surprise surprise, and Luigi wound up on some strange small planet that, despite its size, has the exact same gravity as Earth. So, gotta chase this little star turned into a rabbit. So, the official name is a star bunny, and the star form is just called a Luma. I was ahead of you. How did you get in front of me? Did we switch places? Cutscenes. Okay, so you'll have to do this a few times in the game. Chase star rabbits. I don't care what the official name is. I have always called those animals rabbits, so that's what I'm gonna call them here. Alright, so anyway, we have to find all of them. One of them is hiding in this pipe, and will pop out when you get out the other end. So now it's a simple matter of catching up to this guy. One thing I should mention, when you're playing as Luigi instead of Mario, the controls are a bit slippery. Luigi more than makes up for that by being a much better jumper and also being faster. Alright, so once you catch one rabbit, it'll transform back into a Luma and give you a hint as to the location of another. I guess, and there are coins in this game. As far as I'm aware, the only purpose they serve is to replenish your health. Well, no, I think that if you get a multiple of 50 coins, you'll be rewarded with an extra life, but they don't count towards any stars. So there's not much point in collecting them. Should have hidden in the grass. In other words, the last star rabbit is in the grass. This grass, I believe. Yep. Alright, and those crystalline things that I grabbed are called star bits. They pretty much serve the same function as coins. Few subtle differences, but we'll get into those when they become relevant. Collect 50 of them or 100, you get the idea. He's coming. Excuse me! But basically, any multiple of 50 that you collect will give you an extra life. So, now they decide to introduce me to their mama. Well, truth be told, it's just a name for her. Their mama is not a Luma, or a star, for that matter. Instead, she is this lady right here. Rosalina is easily one of my favorite characters in the Mario series. Very mature, very wise. Given the chance, she can hold her own in a fight. Not that that really matters that much to me. It doesn't hurt that she's nice to look at, too. Okay, so to save your special one. So, yeah, Rosalina doesn't know who exactly has been captured, only that she's someone special to Mario and Luigi. And now we get a Luma to help us out. That Luma happens to be named Luma. Sort of like how there's a Toad named Toad. Okay, so sort of I scratch your back, you scratch mine arrangement. I have nothing against that. Of course, I would have helped you even if I didn't have anything in it for me. Because that's just the kind of guy I am. Okay, so this first mission is basically a tutorial. That doesn't mean it doesn't have its risks. It is actually possible to die here. when practicing, I actually got knocked into the black hole that you see in the center of this planet. Okay, another mechanic. You sometimes have to collect 5 star chips in order to create a launch star, or a certain other star that we have yet to encounter. Okay, 1-up mushroom, staple of the Mario series, gives you an extra life. And because of the medals I have in mind for this... Phew. That would have been embarrassing! Because of the medals I have in mind for this Let's Play, I'm going to be keeping track of lives in a bit of an odd way. You see, the lives reset every time you reset the game. So, basically I'm going to keep a running total. Yes, Jerry, do you want to curl up on my lap again? He's standing on the armrest now. Guess he prefers the chair next to me. Not that I'm complaining. It can be a bit difficult to play a Wii game when there's a cat on your lap, or at least a game like this. And don't get me started on trying to play Skyward Sword when there's a cat on your lap. Excuse me. Oh, well, but that's neither here nor there. Right, I have to talk to this guy first. Then the Goomba holding the key, he'll show up. Yeah, I know how to use the star spin to defeat enemies. Alright, so... where is it? I talked to... There we go! I apparently didn't kill all of the Goombas. Oh well. So, on to the next planet. And Lumas are capable of transforming into many things. I've only seen yellow Lumas transform into launch stars and sling stars. They pretty much serve the exact same purpose. Only difference is launch star is much more powerful and sends you a greater distance most of the time. Actually, I think all of the time. Okay, so Giant Goomba goes down just as easily as the others. What was I gonna say? Hate when I forget what I'm about to say, especially when I'm recording. Granted, sometimes it might be preferable to just watch me play without me yapping at you all the time. Oh well. Whoops, sorry. Scratch on my cheek. Nunchuck hit the microphone. Don't worry, I don't think we're in any danger of running out of time. It's not as if the... Here's a third bell that will toll once we take too long to recover the Power Star. I've actually never played that game, I just know that... What does it look like I've been doing? Could pester the Lumas about not doing it themselves, but they don't have feet. Alright, and that is our first star of the game. Not all of the stars look like this. There are only 7 of them that take on this fancy form. And you know what? I think we're gonna have time to grab a second star. Can't guarantee it, but we'll find out soon enough. And whenever you recover a grand star, you get this really nice cinematic. And welcome to the hub of this game, the Comet Observatory. Of course, Rosalina will tell you as much in a moment. So, basically, with each grand star you restore energy to a new area. I'll save for the last grand star, but that's a special case. Alright, I'm also going to be keeping track of star bits, since those can also contribute to my life total. And I have no idea what that black Luma eventually transforms into. Well, I suppose it's more of a very dark brown, but you get the idea. Yellow Lumas supposedly also transform into power stars, but I've never seen them do it. And some of you might be wondering, why is a human watching over a bunch of stars? And, well, there's a bit of a story behind that, but that's for later. Simply put, the title of Mama is just that, a title, in Rosalina's case. So, yeah. The bad guy has also given the Comet Observatory some trouble. So, pretty much the same as Super Mario 64 gameplay-wise. Bit of a variation, but for the most part it's just recover all of the stars / shines, defeat Bowser, recover the remaining stars / shines, defeat Bowser again. And each galaxy is pretty much an individual world. There's a bit less freedom of movement with regards to which stars you can grab. So, you can't say, clear mission number 6 when the mission you're on is number 1. And again, there are a lot of worlds that don't have that many missions. Alright, so anyway. Right, bit more tutorial. By the way, that dark Luma is called Polari, after Polaris, the North Star. Apparently a more mature Luma than the others. Alright, so those blue Lumas become pole stars. Basically, point the Wiimote at it, hold A down, Luigi will be pulled to it, hence the name. And there's a certain number of galaxies you can access from any dome. Each galaxy is a world, basically. So, there's only one we can access at the moment, this one, the Good Egg Galaxy. And despite its appearance, Yoshi does not appear in this game, let alone in that galaxy. The evil readings are off the charts. It's the first level! You need to get a new evil measurement device. So, Dino Piranha. So, welcome to the first proper world. Sorry, belch coming. Excuse me. Alright, I forget what these new enemies are called, but I'll make sure to bring it up later. Oh yes, and with regards to the life total, if I die in a stage, the star bits will regenerate, as will any 1-up mushrooms I grab. So, if I grab a 1-up mushroom, it only counts that first time. And since I'm Luigi, I could probably just jump up to that launch star, but why not? I'll just talk to the Luma. Why'd I use future tense there? I already had talked to it. Okay, so you know the drill. Grab the star chips. Avoid the jelly-filled rocks. I don't know what that stuff in the middle is supposed to be, but it looks like jelly. Specifically strawberry jelly. So I'm just gonna call them jelly-filled rocks. If there's an official name, I'll start calling them that once I look it up. I'll admit, I don't remember many of the names for the enemies in Super Luigi Galaxy. Yes, and as you can see, you can grab star bits just by pointing at them with your Wiimote. Fine's pretty simple procedure. Shake the Wiimote repeatedly in order to get across. Okay, another hollow planet with a black hole in the middle. You can also use these things to wreck those jelly-filled rocks. These little guys, pretty much harmless, but they can still be an issue. They'll latch onto you and suck your health. Oh yes, and if you're hit by this upside-down punching bag, you'll get knocked back a fair distance, and you'll also lose a lot of star bits. And I just got one up. Yay! Alright. Since these rocks just keep coming, they eventually stop giving out star bits when you destroy them. Phew. Big piranha plant goes down just as easily as a Goomba. Well, a big Goomba. No, not a Goomba. As a regular piranha plant. Oh, this invisible enemy is helpful. Star spin, kick it, and it'll give you a whole mess of star bits. And like coins, star bits will eventually disappear. And meet the boss. Now, it could be argued that you're basically attacking a creature without any provocation. But to be fair, landing on the egg was an accident. Started wandering around, so there wouldn't have been any harm in smashing the rest of the egg, and, well, then it started attacking. So really, I think it's justified self-defense. I mean, it's not as if I can talk to it and explain the situation. I just landed on you by accident. I wasn't trying to attack you. Okay, so that's Dino Piranha. First boss. Surprise, surprise, it goes down really easily. And as is typical with a lot of Mario games, 3 hits will do the trick. And there we go, our second star. And might have a little more time, but I'm not going to. No, I don't have more time. Well, technically I do, but I don't want this video to be too long. So, let's save. And I will see you next time.